Hi, my name is Lasco Atkins. I'm the director of Taniwha, the trailer, or the extended trailer. Now, this was the main reason why I went to New Zealand. Originally it was only supposed to be a 1 year kind of ordeal to sort of meet people, find out who was interested and helping me out with my vision, because obviously there's nowhere else to do it than New Zealand. And the original concept came up from chatting to Kiwi mates before I left, you know, asking them if they had any supernatural stories or ghosts, because that was really my thing at the time. And they kept on bringing up this word Taniwha, Taniwha, and I didn't even know what it was, how to spell it properly. I didn't know that it's W-H opposed to the F, because that's how the Maori spell it over there. And it started a lifelong journey, and I've got a tattoo to prove it, you know, that I did take it very seriously, and I still do, and I still think it's the best script that I've ever had. It's basically a drama period film until the last act, the last third, which basically becomes a supernatural horror thriller. You know, there's hints at it throughout, but it's when it really sort of steps up a gear. And, you know, some people have said, oh, the structure is a bit strange, you know, some of the dialogue's a bit weird. But at the same time, you know, I mean, like, look, I mean, Dragon Tattoo's got a 5-act structure. I mean, how does that work? Okay, you know, Fincher said it's a 5-act structure, you know. Film is generally a 3-act structure, which I thought, you know, I stuck to, and people still, you know, I mean, what I realized is that it wasn't so much the script or, you know, me being a foreigner. It was more that, you know, they just didn't have money, you know. It was the main thing that, like, they couldn't fund a feature film with some random new guy, you know, and they didn't understand it. They didn't even take meetings. I had like 2 or 3 meetings in 2 years with some, you know, serious people, like higher ups, and I sent the script everywhere. I talked to loads of people, and it's just a shame because, you know, I'm really disappointed that the film didn't get made, and then I'm back in London, you know, scrounging a living. But it'll never go away. I will make the film one day, and it has massive potential for the Kiwi market, for the film business over there. You know, because basically Peter Jackson hogs all the big budget stuff in Wellington and in Auckland. Some movies or more movies are coming in, you know, year by year, American budget productions, because I guess they don't want to go the Wellington route, because BJ's got his hand full. And, you know, he's only got a small studio comparing to Auckland and, like, say, the rest of the world. You know, I mean, it is expanding. Miramar and Stone Street, they are expanding. Just at the time, you know, which was maybe 5-6 years ago, still quite, you know, small. And, you know, Lord of the Rings, King Kong and all that came out, but Avatar was just being made, you know, which I worked on for half a year. So when I came back from England, it wasn't complete loss. I mean, I did work on the biggest budget film of all time, which was a great pleasure. Stressful as well at times, long days, but Taniwha was a real reason why I was there. And I worked on the script on off for about a year, you know, to 2 years. I brought some other people on. I paid people to give their advice. Some people gave their advice for free, which is always welcome, you know. And generally there was nothing wrong with the plot. It was more of a fact that some of the dialogue seemed a bit, you know, forced or, you know, haphazard, and I don't blame them, because I'm not a script writer, neither are my mates, you know, like, I mean, that's why I was trying to get them to kind of, you know, beef up the dialogue and stuff, which virtually happened a little bit, but not to the extent of getting a deal or whatever. When I come back here, I try to send the script out a few places, and again, I mean, I'm a nobody, you know. I mean, they say they don't receive scripts from unsolicited people, which means I don't have an agent. So basically what I've got to do is get an agent and see if he can get it sold or produced. Because me on my own, you know, it's impossible. You know, this is what I've realized, and I've kind of come back to crewing and all that, and taken a sort of a back note to being a director and all that. I mean, I still shoot stuff every 2 years, but at the moment I'm just sort of writing scripts and stuff and waiting for my big break. And maybe these videos will give you an insight to Lasco and the fact that I'm a very serious filmmaker, you know, and I understand a lot about spirituality and sort of supernatural things, as well as technical abilities, you know, with the camera and the lighting. And yeah, it's a shame it didn't get made, but you can see the trailer. I think this is the extended one playing right now, but the main one is the real one, so watch that, because the extended just had, you know, it's like the rushes with sound effects and music, but that was never the original intended edit, you know. It's just I'm quite proud of it as well, because you get to see a bit more about my acting and my Irish accent. But yeah, enjoy Taniwha, and yeah, give me some likes, give me some views, and who knows, I've got a Facebook page as well, so one day you could be a part of it, you know. I mean, it's not an Indiegogo, but, you know, it could be. It's up to you.
Ia ue tāre ua tūku tērani. Ia eke pānuku, eke tangaro. Hara mai te toki. Haumi e, hui e, tangaro. Hara mai te toki. Haumi e, hui e, taiki e. E te tupua, e toku rangatira, e te Taniwha e. He roa te wā, he roa te wā, he roa te wā. Kua tai mai au, te kororo atu ki ai ue. E take tā mātou, kua tai mai a tau iwi.